All right, this is video 9.8. Today we're going to be talking about odds. You've probably seen this a lot, dealing with the odds of winning or the odds of losing. If you've ever gone and collected game pieces at, like, say, McDonald's when they're doing their Monopoly game, and you buy a large drink or a large fry and you get a Monopoly piece, most of the time these game pieces are going to have odds on the back of how likely it is that you're going to find the game piece that will complete it and make a winning, having all of the same properties, like getting Park Place and Broadway. Or there are some where they're instant winners, and so there would be odds on whether or not you would be able to get that. And so they have to publish those. You should be able to go and find those at any time. So I'm going to show you how you get your odds of winning and how you figure out your odds of losing in the same case. So our vocabulary, odds in favor. The odds are really just a ratio of favorable outcomes. So if you're doing odds in favor, you want your favorable to be first and your unfavorable to be second. So if the odds are 1 in 100, then your chances of winning are 1 and your chances of losing are 100 out of that many plays. And then your odds against are going to be, it's just a ratio of unfavorable outcomes to favorable, so that your unfavorable ones are listed first and your favorable is listed second. So let's estimate our odds from an experiment. Let's say we had a school trip and 180 students stopped at a fast food restaurant. Each student gets one game piece and 6 of them win a free meal. So we're going to estimate the odds of winning a free meal. So to do this, we are going to, the first step you're going to do is you're going to take your two numbers. I'm going to take my 180 and my 6 and I'm going to subtract them. And I would get 174. My 6 and my 174 are my numbers that I'm going to use. All right, so the odds of winning, because 6 people won, means 174 people lost, right? So I would take my 6 and my 174 and go ahead and reduce that down. 174 can be divided by 6, so I can reduce this down to being 1 to 29. So what that means is for every 30 people, 1 person won it and 29 people lost it, right? So the odds of against winning the free meal are just going to be flipped about that. So if the odds of winning, if winning is 1 to 29, then losing would be 29 to 1. We just flip it around, because remember, the odds for have your wins to losses, and your odds against have your losses to your wins. So sometimes you'll need to convert between odds to probabilities. So let's say we're doing that. What you'll do, your odds are going to come in your ratio like this. Your probability of an event occurring, you're going to take your A and put it on top, and your A plus B, because that's your total, is going to go on bottom, like this. If the odds of winning a game or winning a large order of French fries is 1 to 8, what is the probability of winning a free French fry? So we're going to take, this will be our A and this will be our B. So I'm going to do 1 over, and then I'm going to add A plus B, which would be 9. So your probability would be 1/9. So out of every 9 purchases, 1 person is going to win. So what's the odds against winning a new car? Are 3,999,999 to 1. So what's the probability of winning? Well, this is against winning. So if we were wanting to do the winning one, we would need to flip it. Your odds of winning would be this. So let's put that as a probability. That would be 1 in 4 million. It's not very good odds of winning your new car. So if we put that down into a decimal, your odds would be, I think there's 7 zeros here. No, there's 6 zeros. Your odds of winning are that. That's not very good. 1 in 4 million, not good. So let's go from probabilities to odds. So if a probability of an event given in a fraction is m over n. Then the odds in favor of the event, you would put your m in front, and then you subtract the two to get your odds against. Okay? So the probability of winning a breakfast meal is 1 in 25. So what are the odds in favor? So this is my m, so it's going to go in front. And then my n, which is on bottom, minus my n goes right here, so it'd be 1 in 24. The probability of winning a week-long cruise is 1 in 900,000. So what are the odds against winning? So if I'm wanting to do against winning, I'm going to subtract them first. So that would be 89,999 to 1. Go ahead and click on the link and do on the homework, and have a good evening. I'll see you in class.